dimes and a token. You make Wolfie.
Scary part's when they're like, no, I've never seen that before. Sid, you really screwed it up, didn't you? I'm like, oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Man, forget this phone call. You know, and so.
Yeah. I didn't even mean to call you.
Yeah. Butt dial, sorry. So, hey, good job, buddy. That's the first for all of us. We're going to call everybody and tell them that, you know. So,
hey, man, that was just joking.
right, I was just joking. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Why don't we go to the waivers?
Oh, man. So.
That's fantastic.
I'm glad that you guys have that aspect of life. I'm too concerned about the 99 that I'm pleased to ever be concerned about the one. That one is going to come. It's just, I believe that person will never be happy.
I feel like you've mastered that part.
Yeah, it's just some people that you can't please.
I can't.
Basically, in your mind, fuck it.
Fuck it. Like, it's like, I follow this guy on social media, Lil Duval. Shout out to Lil Duval. He always says, like, what are we fake caring about today? Like, is that really going to matter to me 10 years down the road? Mm-hmm. It's not. Is it going to affect the way in which I feed my kids and my family? Yeah. It's not. It's just that person not getting what they wanted. Yeah. And I can't always give you what you want.
And it's the way to think about it. You know, everybody's wired different on how they face life. And it's for me, it's the one. You know, it is nice though at the same time knowing you did make, you know, 600 people happy and, you know, and 6 people were not. You know, it is, but at the same time my brain just tells me you did something wrong. And that, you know, it's just me, you know, and I try not to stress, you know, too much about it, but it's also a learning experience. You know, I upset this person this way. This is why they're upset. Let's see if we can never do that again. Like, let's see if we can, whatever they're mad at, let's see if we can not do that next time. You know, that's it's a learning thing too. So it's, yeah. I think if everything was rainbows and butterflies, nobody would succeed. You know, it'd be hard to succeed in things because there's no failure. Yeah. So when you have somebody that's upset or you fail at something, it's also a learning experience. And then, you know, it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's good not to have, you know, to have somebody pissed off at you, but it's a good thing that, okay, now I can fix this, you know, and maybe not happen again. So it's different ways of looking at it. Like you said, there's always a different way.
Absolutely. Okay. So, given now you've been in this industry for a while, what would you say? I actually have a 2-part, but what would you say if you're looking to hire a new employee, right? Whether it be body shop, service, sales, all that stuff. What's the number one thing? Do you actually do interviews? With
I don't. A lot
you
of
have
times.
managers do?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what would you tell the managers that you're looking for?
Work ethic. I mean, so that's the main thing, but that's hard to, you know, somebody can tell I'm the hardest worker. It's hard to tell. Honestly, for me, it's, you know, it's, yeah.
Listen, I work my ass off.
I'm the hardest worker person.
I was a week first.
Right now, honestly, if you can just show up to work, I'll probably hire you. You know, it's
Today's world is that way though.
I mean, it really is. And that,
nobody
you know,
wanted to work in 2020.
I'll tell you this. We've interviewed people, like in my service department, trying to find technicians. You know, technicians is a great skill. And it's hard to find good technicians that want to leave. But you'll have people interview for the job, and you'll hire them. Hey, we want you to work for us. They just don't show up. Just don't show up. They're hired. No, they just don't show up. You know, and that's the hard part about hiring people right now is I don't know if COVID really killed this. People just don't want to work outside of home, which nothing wrong with working at home. It's not there in the automobile industry. You can't, and that's what I'm saying. It's not, but in the automobile industry, it's really impossible to work from home. I mean, you know, you could do certain things. Yeah, maybe run the internet department, but it's hard, and a lot of people do not want to work out in public. You know, we see it in all businesses, and I think that's hard for us. Finding people that are qualified, it's difficult, and there's like when we hire a salesperson, you don't have to have experience. We'll train you, but again, the hours. You know, a salesperson's there, you know, from 8 to 7 sometimes. And it's hard. You know, people do that for a week and they're like, don't know if I want to do this for the next 20, 30 years. So, you know, to answer your question, what I look at, I mean, honestly, if you had, you know, 10 jobs in the past year and a half, it's kind of hard for me to say, okay, that's going to, you know, that's, you know, but that's just, you know, but people fall on hard times so you don't know. You know, it's, I mean, it's hard to say what's the one thing. I mean, just somebody that's willing to be successful and want to better themselves is great too to see.
And let me just to make sure that you can answer it correctly, not necessarily just for your dealership.
Yeah.
Just to like be successful in general. Like, what would you say is the number one thing you need to have?
Work ethic. A support group too.
Yeah.
I mean that not even just work related. A family of friends that is willing to want you to succeed. I love when people succeed. Like I love it. Like I love when people are doing well for themselves. It excites me. Some people don't want to see that for others. And if you surround yourself with people that want you to succeed, then you're going to succeed. And everybody's going to in your group's going to succeed. You know, I have a core group of friends in Alabama where I grew up, and they're all successful in their own way, and that just excites me. Like it's wonderful to see. And that's how I think you be successful. Surround yourself with people that want to see you win and want to see you do well.
Yeah.
And even if you're, the hardest worker out there, if you got two buddies that are like, you don't really have to go to work today, do you? You don't have to. Oh God. We're in trouble.
That's like some David Goggins shit. You remember? Hey man, don't worry about it. Don't worry about working out today. Come on, let's sit at home. We'll order a pizza, watch the game and shit.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker. I'm going out to run in this hurricane.
Yes. Right.
That's what I'm doing.
So I don't know. I mean, just working hard is, you don't have to be the smartest person in the world to be successful. And that's the way I look at it. I don't consider myself the smartest person out there, but I'm willing to learn, and I'm willing to admit if I don't know anything. And I'm going to ask somebody that does. I see a lot of people fail because they think they know everything, and it ends up biting. And if I don't know the answer, I'm not going to bullshit you and be like, oh, well, yeah, I think you do this. That's not how it works. So yeah, go ahead and pour some of that. Yeah, go ahead. Let's see you take a sip of that. Oh yeah, that is
Spice it up now.
Yeah, it's just 4 years of sobriety, you fuck.
done.
Psych.
And you know what? I'm pretty sure we're going to get criticized at some point in this pod for drinking around Chris. But like he said, he's so comfortable that someone could smoke crack right next to him.
I truly am.
And he'd be good.
I wouldn't go that far. But I'm just gonna say
You don't have to worry about that. I promise.
You don't have to worry about that at all.
It's not my choice there.
You're right out.
Oh, look what I found in my pocket. Whoops. How did that get there?
Luckily, he doesn't have to worry about that. He's not gonna run into that around here. Let's just stay there. Look at it.
Crack on, dude. It's out.
Found it.
Dude, what the fuck?
Terrible, bro. Terrible.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
Shit. So, okay. So, shit. I'm not going to lie. The crack thing threw me off. I had another question lined up, but that really fucked me up a little bit.
It throws everyone off. You just
I
threw
know.
Chris underneath the bus.
We're about to
It's just
we're about to
It's something about crack. You know?
It's something about crack. So, by the way,
Oh, wow.
Sid, should we stop on that topic considering...
No,
The crack topic? Which one? No, I don't do crack, so I'm good.
He said, listen, that's all you, brother.
I think Sid has a different perspective, which is real important. I believe everyone has seasons.
Yeah.
Like when we played football, it wasn't our season to win because we didn't. But nevertheless,
We tried. We tried.
But it's like in the NFL, it's 32 teams, but only one of them's gonna have that trophy. Like Chris is a San Francisco fan. They're never going to win. So with that being said, they made it to the show, but they didn't win. It goes without saying that everybody's not going to win every year. And being that you're in a family organization, it's the tools that help you be successful. You're not going to have the best year each and every year.
Yeah.
Years going to separate themselves. But you have the tools to have the same year duplicated each and every year over and over and over again. So I got a serious question. When you did 2020, people they had to be 6 feet apart, wearing masks and all that good stuff. How do you run a dealership?
The funniest thing is, you said 6 feet apart. I saw the stress on your face.
All these different stigmatisms. Everyone feels a different way about it. Bruck is vaccinated. I'm unvaxxed. And we're still two keys in the same pot.
I got vaccinated so I could go to London. That's the only reason.
It's all right. Listen, London can wait for me. I'm just going.
London can wait.
Yeah.
For me.
No, it was at that time I was in Davenport in the body shop, and when it happened, and COVID, whatever however you want to say it, when COVID came about, it was nobody knew. So instantly it was like, hey, you got to put tape up, you got to put lines. So like we had to put tape along the body shop office so people couldn't cross it. Customers would like open the door and put the keys in the thing. You lost touch with customer service. I mean, you really did, because nobody wanted to talk to you anymore. Nobody wanted to be in that room. Nobody wanted to be there. And that's another thing I think we've lost a lot of, and that's how it started, the customer service side. Because when, like for us, we stayed open, we were essential, and the dealership stayed open, but you didn't really see customers. I know that sounds weird. Like we would have appointments for the body shop, but the insurance companies would tell the customers to leave your keys in your car, call the dealership, let them know you're there, and leave. So you wouldn't even see the customer. So I'm fixing this customer's car. I talk to them on the phone, and I never see them until the car's done and they pick up their car. It's kind of,
wow.
You don't get to say thank you.
I just went through that experience. As a matter of fact, with the GMC.
Yeah.
I just remember when I broke down in Bradenton.
Yeah.
Yep. Tow truck. He went, got my tow, left him the keys, and I was just doing phone calls with the guy the entire time until I picked it up.
And a customer, it's hard.
That seems like to be a real trigger for you. For the customer service piece. Obviously, being in the position you're in.
Well, I like to be able to walk around the car with the customer, show them what we did.
You like that?
I do, yeah. Because for me, it's a pride thing. I hire a group of guys that are great at their job, and I'm excited to show the customer. When you came in, this is how bad it was. Now look at it and see that a lot of people, especially in the body shop, are excited when they see the car. They're like, "Oh man, it looks better than it did when I bought it. Because it's clean. It's got new parts on it. But you can't do that for that 6 months. However long it was, you couldn't do it. Couldn't go out there, and people didn't want to. People were scared, and then you get some people that come in. I was lucky enough that everybody in the body shop was kind of even kill with it. They were like, it's here, but we're not going to freak out about it. But then you get some customers that would come in with full on gear and gloves and like stay away, like screaming at you, don't get near me. And then the other customers would like walk and want to cough in your face. So you'd have to. You're like, oh, okay. I don't mind. I still don't want you, in my face in normal times. So it was different, but I think it killed a lot of customer service, and I think we're still seeing the effects of it, and companies and in the industries, not just in the car business, but everywhere.
I mean, you still got like monkeypox and all this other stuff that's getting ready to, hit the fan, as well as, we had that surge of,
getting ready to hit the fan.
You had the gas surge where, fuel was going up and people were buying less cars because obviously.
Yeah, I mean, and right now, so for example, I've got 26 new vehicles on my lot. When I got there 2 years ago, we had 110.
Damn.
But they're not making like they were. You're not getting the vehicles that are sitting there. Now everybody orders a vehicle. So I might sell, 30, 40 new vehicles a month, which is, we're a smaller store. But that's what we were selling pre-COVID. But I don't have any inventory on the lot.
Really?
No, there's 26 vehicles on my lot. Now I have, roughly 90 used vehicles, but new vehicles, you're just not going to see. The days of walking the lot and seeing 16 different F-150s that you can sit in, check, those days are over. For a while, I don't know, what could change. But right now it's different. Everybody orders online now.
No, I went to the dealership and they normally have like two. Trust me, I went car shopping not too long ago. Like, oh, good, this is what we have, and this is what we have. We're not going to go down the line.
I'm gonna interrupt that because I want all of our audience to know, everybody out there, this guy right here, and I've said it several times, he's the second most sought after thing in America besides money.
I'll drink the Jack. Go ahead.
Yeah. And in case you don't know, the second most sought after thing in America is a bald black dude with abs. That's this guy, right?
I got them all.
Right, there it is.
All 12.
Yeah, so this guy, when this guy rolls up, he drives a Mercedes.
That goes without
He
saying.
drives a Mercedes.
I should
Big money.
Yeah. Like Big Sid over here.
Whenever
I'm gonna be like you. I'm gonna be like you one day.
You know what I drive? You want to know what I drive?
A Buick.
No, I don't drive a Buick.
Oh, you still have the Fusion.
Yes, I drive a 2012 Ford
Fusion, baby. Here we
I
go.
love it.
I don't even want.
Yes.
I don't
drive that Ford Fusion,
love it.
baby.
I love
That
it.
2012, 170,000 miles.
That's a damn shame.
That's not a damn
Nothing wrong
shame.
with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
It is.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
It's called
The
being
amount
cheap.
of money he makes,
It's called being cheap, bro.
It shouldn't even be.
I love that shit.
Listen,
But every time we go somewhere,
come
you know
on.
what? Every time we go somewhere, especially as boys, because everybody in the pod knows Keon's my brother of all things, but we definitely go in the Mercedes.
Yeah.
you don't ride up in the Fusion now.
No. And the sad part is there's a Publix that's less than a mile away. we'll say, hey, let's hop in the car. We'll go to Publix and grab some food for the night real quick. He'll be like, yeah, well, I'll drive.
I'm trying. Wow.
Don't worry.
I'm not being seen in that piece of shit.
Not getting the fusion.
I drove in that car one time, like the last 5 years. Like,
Really? Just can't do it.
No, it's just not.
No, man. You know what? I'll tell you what. This is going to strike a whole new conversation. But this said, I don't know if I ever told you about this, but Keon used to piss me the fuck off.
Yes.
He used to piss me off. So once again, everybody knows the story about the Grand Marquis. Fuck. But after that, I got a 96 Ford Taurus. I've been keeping it in the Ford family, baby.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm a big fan of that Ford. I'm hoping one day we can get that little, official advertised. Not a sponsor yet, but one day. And I drove this 96 Ford Taurus, and I used to keep this car immaculate. When I was talking about immaculate, Sid, immaculate. I vacuumed it twice a week. I washed it at least once a week. I loved taking care of this car, and I loved it. It was what I drove in college and all that stuff. It was the same one that I drove in the Orange Groves, but that's another story for a different day. But this guy, every time we went somewhere, because we were in college, right? So we were working, 100 hours every 2 weeks to get a check for $300. And what did we do? We went out, we got Taco Bell and all that bullshit. Immediately.
All the
I
factors.
swear on everything that is holy. This guy would take, so delicious. Hey, we're in your car, bro. And he'd throw the fucking wrappers all over the car.
Not my car.
Yo, no, not his car. He just totaled yours. And every single time, he'd be like, I'd look at him in the back seat. There would be two of us. It'd be me and him, and he'd sit in the back seat so that I couldn't get pissed and like fucking hit him or something. He'd be in the back and he'd be like, "Hey man, yeah, this is delicious." Just throw that shit right all over the ground. I used to get
that was the best option.
bro. I used to get so pissed off. And you'd see Keon in the back, you'd be like, yes, this is the greatest thing ever. I could just throw it right in the trash can.
Yeah.
Trash can.
Wow. He treated this car like it was a girlfriend. Like,
Bro.
he had a song for her and everything.
Really?
Her name was Delilah. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
Delilah's gonna get dirty today.
what's it like?
She's gonna get dirty.
Yeah.
And you know if you eat that TB, it got like little shredded cheese going everywhere.
Oh, it's going everywhere.
Yeah.
It's getting all over the place.
Cha-cha.
Gone.
Delilah's dirty as hell now, bro. What are you gonna do now?
I'm pretty sure
I've
our
learned it.
audience is going to understand why I have so much resentment against both of you.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm okay with that. They're gonna love me regardless.
They're going to love me. You're the second most sought after thing in America.
Yeah, they're gonna love me regardless.
Who cares? It is what it is.
Wow.
Nevertheless, hey, if you're viewing, I'll do it to your car too. Just want to let you
So now you can't borrow my truck. Now you can't ride with me. You gotta let It's kind of running it here.
I'm better in the back end.
Matter of fact, I don't ever want to see you again.
I'm in the back end.
Damn.
You're taking it.
Listen. Chris loves Taco Bell.
Yeah.
He should be a sponsor of TB.
Yo,
Really?
Chris, oh my God. Wait. I want everyone to know. Chris, how much is your order? Now, I'm not talking about, because he'll get food for his kids, and he'll get food for our mom and dad, right? In one visit. How much is just your order?
At Taco Bell.
$30.
How do you order $30 of Taco Bell a la carte, bro?
It's easy.
I'm saying quiet because I'm not saying I've probably done that before. So.
It's really easy, bro. You start doing the extra meat and the extra sour cream and all that, dude. Next thing you know, it's like $27.98.
On a side note, though, if you've ever door dashed it, bro,
No, I had DoorDash pizza one time, and it was one pizza, $100.
Oh my gosh.
I said, I'm never doing that.
how is that
$100,
possible? How did you get a $100 DoorDash order out of one pizza?
Dude, I don't even understand.
They
it.
had
the
that
pizza
like
itself
45
is like
minutes.
$35, bro.
Yeah.
The pizza itself.
Yeah,
you know?
that extra
It had to
large,
have been more than one
5
pizza.
toppings.
No, one maybe some breadsticks.
You're telling me it was $100.
$100.
No over dramatization.
It was like 110, dude.
All right, we need to take a picture of that fucking receipt.
For real.
It's on the internet. Mom has it with the DoorDash thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's got to in her.
We're gonna post that on the social media
Yeah,
sites.
right
By the way, if you guys haven't
Wow.
seen it, we are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, and we're on YouTube. Please subscribe, follow, hit the likes, all that bullshit.
We're everywhere.
You know that every single podcast and people tell you to do. Please do all that shit.
Not all the bullshit. Just do it for me. If
Yeah.
you don't want to do it for these guys,
Do it for
me.
Keon.
Do it for me. Do it for
Keon.
me. Do it for me.
Because-
It's a great show.
Let's be real. Anybody that's watching, I mean, look at him. He's gorgeous.
Sexual chocolate.
Yeah, my man.
Sexual chocolate.
Everybody likes
Says,
it.
no.
Everybody likes
He's
little chocolate.
a broke ass sexual chocolate.
Yeah. Oh wow.
No, he way you
Tell you, man,
Hey,
I'm telling
like
you.
that.
Hey.
That's supposed to be love right now. That's supposed to be love.
Man, what's called the bomb for the special?
Yeah, no, dude. Oh shit.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Damn.
You heard that? He just amped me up
All right.
and then.
Tell
So,
you,
on
just
the
turn
other
it
end,
down.
on the other. Actually, no. That's actually great. We should open a new fucking segment. I'm stumbling over my words. I'm so excited.
Right.
We should open a new segment. Hey man, if you go to a fast food restaurant, let's go right now. We'll go down the line. Sid, Taco Bell. What's your order and what's your family's order? Go.
God, it's sad that I can take beefy 5-layer burrito.
Yes.
That's
You know,
disrespectful.
I'm not saying I'm eating just one of them either.
No, it's at least three.
Disrespectful.
My man.
I'll tell you, the whole family's gonna get the chips and the cheese.
Yes.
Not the nacho cheese, just the chips and the cheese.
Okay.
Kids are gonna eat the what is it? The Chipotle chicken melts.
Yeah.
I look like a horrible person. I know this way too well.
No, you do. Remember those
I mean, it's obvious I'm taking up this whole couch, so everybody's gonna see that I'm a big guy. So anyways,
No. Everyone knows. He's in a single.
We interrupt this episode to bring you Joe's Backyard Barbecue, a delicious, amazing, gourmet type backyard barbecue meal with the most amazing service and the most amazing person that you can have at the helm, cooking those amazing ribs, the amazing brisket, and all the wonderful spices and barbecue sauce that you can imagine. So if you're in the Lake Worth, Florida area, make sure you go and see your boy Joe at Joe's Backyard Barbecue. And now, back to the episode.
I'm a big guy. So anyways,
No. Everyone knows. He's in a single man's chair.
Yeah.
You fill out the chair the same way I do, and let's be real, your boy's got a little front load on
I mean,
it.
it's there.
Yeah. Also, by the way, I do want to. I'm sorry to interrupt again, but I wore these long shorts because I'm still real self-conscious and my legs are wet as fuck.
All right. That makes one of us.
Yeah. Sorry. I need to make sure that I label that because I've said it in every pod, so I'm going to keep
Yeah.
saying it.
Right, okay.
You never know. It might catch
Okay,
on.
with my
You're fine with it?
Yeah, me
You
too.
got the
Everyone's
short, you got the short
gonna show up
shorts
the
on.
beach with those short shorts, and it's
Short
like, hey,
shorts.
my legs are white, like Mike's from that
Right?
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark.
So, hey, what else you got?
Oh, they just came back out with the Mexican pizza,
They did. Yes, they did. Yeah.
You guys are so disrespectful.
You see how excited Chris got?
and I might throw in a taco in there, just a regular old taco.
Just a regular old taco.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Don't even
Keon.
come over here. Unless it's, I want to say, what does Mikey eat? He eats quesadilla.
Yeah, he's
I'm gonna have a quesadilla with him. You know.
So, we need to point that out too, because Keon's son, Mikey, well, his name is Micah, but we call him Mikey. This man eats a total of 4 things total. Number 1 is candy. We're going to include all things into that. He'll eat candy.
Candy.
Number 2, he'll eat chicken nuggets.
Yes.
Nuggies, not the
Nuggies. Not the
He'll eat the nuggets. Not the tenders.
Just nuggies. Wow.
He'll eat cheese pizza,
Yeah.
Awesome.
and he'll eat the Taco Bell quesadilla.
That's it.
That's it.
Hey man, Mikey, I have something that'll actually get you stronger. No, fuck that.
Fruit too. He likes.
Okay, he eats fruit. So 5.
Five.
Excuse me.
5.
So what do you got though? What is your order at Taco Bell?
quesadilla.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
That's it?
No extravagant.
Let me ask
I
you
might
a
have
question.
2 chalupas if I'm feeling a little.
Hold on.
top of
Froggy,
Tuesday.
yeah.
Since we all talked about Mikey's diet, let me ask you, hey Keon, do you eat 5 things? Candy?
Of course. I
Yeah.
eat candy all
Candy?
day long.
Just candy.
Will you eat chicken nuggies and chicken tenders or just nuggies?
I'm gonna eat the chicken wings. I'm a grown man. Like we're past the chicken tender.
Oh,
Chicken
they got to be
nuggets.
boneless or bone in.
I mean, it depends on how.
So you're not a full grown man yet. We're still growing.
It depends on the night.
I don't really want the bone. You know, it's kind of tough.
The bone might just not be. I might throw it up in the air and
That's
enjoy
it.
it. So
Yeah, all right.
You're doing that thing.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I eat chicken wings. Go ahead.
All right. So then we're going to continue on. I will attest to this. He does eat pizza, but he eats with all the different toppings. 'Cause
I eat everything.
one thing I would give a little shout out to Keon here, because every time that we order food and we're at my house, and a lot of times we spend a lot of time at my house because of the pool, but legit, it doesn't matter what toppings I put on it, the motherfucker will eat it. So I give him kudos for that. So I know it's pizza, but and then what was the 5th thing? Fruit. Yes.
I'm gonna eat fruit all
Yeah,
day.
you
my,
eat
my
fruit.
son has the exact same diet. That's why I can't get mad at him. It's just
That's what I was getting at.
he just eats less of it. So
He just eats less
if
of it.
he
Really?
eats fruit, it's like, oh, let me have 2 of those and I'm done.
Mikey gets those 3-piece chicken nugget Happy Meals. He eats 1 chicken. Like before he gets it, this is the best part. I love, dude. I fucking love my nephew beyond all repair. I love this kid. He comes up. He's like, Uncle Bruck, and he's like mad serious as shit gets. I'm starving. I am starving right now. All right, dude, we'll get some food. What do you want? He'd be like, I want McDonald's. All right, we'll go get some chicken nuggets. All right, great. My man gets his chicken nugget meal. It's a 3-piece nugget meal that comes with those small fries and a little side of milk or whatever. My man eats one nugget. He's like, bro, I'm so full.
So full. Dad, could you eat the rest of this?
Yo, he eats one nugget. No exaggeration. He eats one nugget. He's like, God, I'm so full. I'm stuffed.
Not my kids.
He'll have the fries, and he'll have one of those nuggets and be like, can I get a Coke?
Can I get a Coke?
That's all I need, Dad. I'm good. I was like, those were the sides, and you didn't even eat the main course. I'm so full.
Yeah.
So full.
No, my kid, the oldest one, he's gone to the adult menu now. He's got to get the 10-piece chicken nugget, a large fry, a large Sprite.
It's bullshit when you got a 10-year-old and his meal alone is $19.99.
I know it's tough. It's expensive.
I'm excited for that. I can't wait for that to happen. My son doesn't eat.
Your son has been 70 pounds for the last 3 years.
Yeah, so he's not gaining any weight either, so it's okay.
So he's going to be like you in high school. What was it? Junior year? How much you weigh?
No, by the junior year, I sprouted.
Oh, okay.
But
Sophomore year.
No, freshman year, I'm like 68 pounds. Maybe on the best side, I showed you the picture, I'm probably at 90.
Honestly.
On my fullest day eating peanut butter.
How old?
That was probably 13 years old.
When you showed me the picture of you as a freshman, you look exactly like Kevin Hart.
Yeah, you see me, you like, there's no way he got bigger. There's no way. No way. My brother's 5'11" in the 6th grade.
Honestly, if you look at their face, they look the same too.
It's just ridiculous. Like, and then all of a sudden, I gained 25 pounds a year, every year, as I got older. And then eventually, I'm at 170 at my senior year.
Yeah.
And I'm still small, but to me, I'm huge.
Yeah.
Because I gained 100 pounds.
I'm still small, but to me, huge.
I'm huge. Like, I'm ready for whatever comes my way.
Yes.
You don't realize, like, yeah, he was just, 70 to 90 pounds in between.
I think I was 70 pounds when I was like 5, maybe.
I remember when I was 200 pounds.
Yeah.
The difference
I think
is,
I was 11.
I ate everything.
8th grade.
I ate my mom out of house and home. I ate everything. I would lose it as soon as I got it.
You know what? Yeah. Fuck
That's
you,
crazy. I don't have that problem. I smell food and gain 10 pounds.
When I eat something, it carries.
It sticks with me for a while.
So, all right, let's go. Chris, what you got? Matter of fact, make sure you turn that a little bit closer towards you.
Yeah.
Turn that there you go, right there.
Right there.
Lean into it. I want everybody to hear this shit. Because, hey, he's right. Keon said it earlier. My man should be sponsored by T-Bell.
It should be TV all day long.
Make sure
So me, or you want me and the kids?
I want you
I just want
first. Give me your order first.
Right off the bat.
Mind you, tell me how much you weigh.
All right, so I'm on 175, 180.
175.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my high school.
And also, what are you, 5'6"?
5'6.5".
5.
Let's throw that.
Make sure you throw the half in there.
throw that half in there.
Yeah. All right. What do you got? What do you got in your T-belt order?
Right off the bat, dude, it's 2 Crunchwrap Supremes. Okay, extra sour cream.
Okay.
Add the beef.
Add the beef.
Add the beef, bro. Let's get it. Then on top of that, dude, it's gonna be 2 chalupas, extra beef, extra sour cream, and then maybe 2 5-layer beefy burritos.
What do you guys get off of these 5 layers? Like,
They're good.
you're going to the bathroom. That's all it is.
No.
It's coming right out.
And I'm telling you
that's
what,
part of it. You just got to deal with it. You know?
I'm eating all of it.
except one burrito. And that way, at about 12 o'clock, I can go smash that at 12.
Really?
And then I'm good. And then that morning, I'm shitting like crazy.
I'm sure.
Straight up. Like, it wakes me up. It wakes me up. Like, I literally, it's like 3:30 in the morning, dude. My alarm's not even off yet. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go, dude.
I gotta go,
I'm
bro.
gonna shit myself.
Wow.
And he's still
great.
trusting me.
I don't know. That's a lot of
You know what's amazing?
Yeah.
I'm glad that Sid is sitting here. He's probably sitting here like, damn, I'm really sitting on this podcast with these guys. Shit. I'm representing my business and everything.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yay.
over here. Projectile shit all over the place. He's shitting himself.
All right, so I love this. This is actually the best stat of all time. You in everyone's order whenever you go out for everybody.
For everybody?
Yes. Give me all of it right
So
now.
all that shit, right?
Yeah, all that shit minus there's only additional 4 people.
Right, it's only 4 people. Dad'll get 1 burrito supreme. That's it.
I'm with that.
That's it.
Go ahead.
All right, Elliot he's 8 years old, but he's getting to the adult menu now.
That's
You know,
good.
He's getting to be the $25 meal guy.
he's 3 tacos.
There you go. We're talking.
And now, he don't like none of that good shit. So all the lettuce and cheese, lettuce and the tomato, all that's gone. I just want the meat and cheese. I
meat
can
and
get it,
cheese.
trust me.
I can feel that though.
Yeah, I get
I was
it.
like that when I was.
Let's get the good stuff, you know. And Harper, she's just one soft taco. Mom is two hard taco supremes, and maybe two hard shell taco supremes, and that's it.
What was the highest amount you paid in the drive-thru at Taco Bell?
$70.
Oh my gosh.
$70. Bro.
Taco Bell.
That's
a grocery.
Oh my God!
You know what? Yeah, dude, it is crazy because I'll apologize right off the bat, dude. I'm like, listen, lady, I'm so sorry, but I got a huge order.
And there's only 4 of us. So.
The worst part is that all of them all together ordered 6 items, and Chris ordered 6 items.
Yeah.
Yeah,
35 of that is for him.
yeah,
Whew.
yeah.
That's a lot of food. Now, my boys will split. They'll split 10 of the Chipotle chicken meals. So we'll order them 10 of those.
I was gonna say but they're small.
Yeah, they're
That's what I'm saying. They're little bitties.
I could probably eat a grande meal myself.
they're good.
Like the 10 burritos, the grande meal, I could probably eat one of those myself.
Hold on. Did you guys hear what Chris just said?
What'd you say?
I can eat a whole grande meal myself.
A whole grind. So what's
That's like the 10. It's like split. It's like 10 tacos or 5 tacos and 5 burritos. I could eat all that.
Oh, I'm sure I could too. But I'm also like 3 times your size. I mean,
Chris, you're 30 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
And you eat all that.
Bro, he eats twice as much as both of us put together.
I mean, let's get real. Have you seen this happen?
Listen, I'll tell you this. This is actually phenomenal. I've seen Chris slam some food, and it's almost to the point of gluttony.
Yeah.
Like the worst part is like you see him eat it, and he's just like, oh, that was good. Like I'm not full, none of that. It's just it's wild. I've seen this dude wake up in the morning, and he's looked at me, and he's like, bro, I'm hungry,
Starving.
and I'm like, bro, how are you starving? Like it's not possible. We ate last night at 10 o'clock. We ordered 3 pizzas. You ate a whole pizza, right? He wakes up in the morning. No lie. Tell me if I'm wrong. And be honest.
Yeah.
Be honest here.
I'm all about honesty.
There is one time I've seen him cook. He'll throw down 4 egg and cheese sandwiches. And he throws on a little bit of meat on there.
Yeah.
Normally, I think it's 3.
Yeah. It depends on what I'm stacking it with, dude.
Yeah.
You know.
But I've seen him construct. Keep in mind, right? That's 8 pieces of bread, 8 pieces of toast, puts butter on it.
Yeah.
He makes 2 eggs per sandwich.
Yeah.
2 eggs per sandwich. Bacon, sometimes maybe with a little sausage,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Throws it all on there
Wow.
and smashed it in 10 minutes.
Ready to go.
He said, I'm ready to go.
Let's go to school now.
They had to have a multitude of the drugs. And there's no
I
way.
see why my dad did drugs now.
Yeah.
Think about the food bill of us growing up. Because honestly, when we went to the Chinese buffet when I was in high school, dude, your boy was slamming 6 to 8 plates.
oh,
Like,
I've been
there was
kicked
no
out. I've been
doubt.
kicked out of them.
That's what I'm saying. There's no doubt.
Yeah,
Like, I was
they nicely
slamming.
say they bring you your bill and say you're done. No, I'm not done. No, you're done. But, like we went to this was in Alabama. Honest to God's truth. Went up there, and at this time they had the sushi and the crab legs.
Yes.
It was me and 3 of my boys, and they're all my size. We're all the same size. And I mean, we probably killed at least like 12 plates of crab legs. Like we're just eating. And she brings us the bill. She starts cleaning our table off. We're like, oh, we're not done. No, you're done. She's taking her drinks. She said, we're done. No more for you. I'm like, I'm still hungry though. I'm still hungry, man. I'm not done. No, you're done. You can come back another day, but today you're done.
You will not be back in here today.
Not today.
That is
No.
an adamant.
Kick you out. And they were nice about it, but they took all my stuff. My whole table's empty, so I'm done.
That's
They took it off.
fantastic. I love that shit.
I want to do that. I just want to try it. You know, I can never do it. I can never get cooked out all you can eat. Because,
You know what? Hey, I'll tell you what. I wanted to continue on. I know we've had a great time talking about Taco Bell and food. We're all gluttonous here, but so one of the last questions. Anybody got a last question for Sid? Because God knows when we'll have his attention again. Because he's such an amazing human being. And I mean that actually, literally. He is an amazing human being. He's got tons of friends, and it's awesome that he was actually able to spare a few minutes with us today. Well, I'll say at least an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, just chilling and shooting the shit. But anybody else got any last questions?
Yeah, I can always just tell Sid I appreciate you, man.
I appreciate y'all. I really do.
Heart, man.
Yes.
This is awesome.
Chris?
Said I need a car.
You let me know.
I was gonna say my boy's car got flooded in the hurricane, so he's literally
I
looking for
got
a
some
car.
money coming back. I need a
So
car.
in other words, we'll be up there. As a matter of fact, because we went searching through a couple other dealerships, and actually, I'll tell you this. Well, actually, no, fuck that. We can tell them the podcast. First time, Chris it was a year ago.
Yeah.
Year and a half.
Yeah, it was last year June.
Last year in June. Chris was just really getting on his feet and stuff, and he came to me and he said, because I had worked in the automobile industry for a while, and he was like, "Hey man, I need some help. I'm trying to buy a car," and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I got your back." So we went to the first dealership. We actually broke the first rule. You don't want to go to the first dealership.
Yeah.
Don't buy at the first dealership. All that bullshit, dude. He found this GMC Terrain Denali.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
100,000 miles on it.
Wow.
It had a good
No,
amount
it was
on it.
96,000.
96,000, excuse me. And they wanted 14.5 for it. Kelly Blue Book was 11,000, right? And we went in there together, and it was actually the funniest fucking story of all time, and you'll appreciate it. We were sitting there with the salesperson, and the lady was like, "Hey," so she's looking at Chris, and she's like, "Okay, you're buying a car. We're talking about all this blah blah blah." And she's like, here's what we can do. We'll do 14.5 on this. We wanted to have a warranty on it. When you get 96,000, let's get something on it because you're not going to get the original service warranty on it. So go through the whole process, show him the numbers, and they slide Chris the numbers. He looks at it for a solid minute and a half.
Yeah.
Looks at me, and I was like, no. Right? He's like, he looked back at her, and no, it's not going to work. Right? And she just kind of looked at me and then looked at him, and I was like, he's buying the car. I don't know. Right?
I'm just here.
And she was like, okay, well, I mean, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? And Chris was like, what am I thinking?
Yeah.
And he looked at me, and I was like, we're thinking 11.5. Right? And she was like, We go for another hour and a half talking, right? And they come back to us at 12.7, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, and they hand the numbers to Chris once again. Chris looks at me, and I was like, no, right? And he's like, it's not going to work out. I'm sorry, right? And they're like, finally, they just hit us up. They're like, hey, what do we need to do in order to get you in this car, right? And then Chris was like, and I was like, all right, here's what you need to do. I know for a fact off Kelly Blue Book, I can go on the street and find the same car with the same amount of miles for 11,000. But also at the same time, I know you got it on a trade-in. You probably gave 8,500, maybe 9,500 for it. I know you're trying to maximize your shit, and I know that $500 is actually a good difference. It's not obsolete in the dealership world. Every single dollar counts. It really does, and I get it. So I'm not gonna haggle you in a Blue Book of 11. I'll go 11.5, 100%. And if you guys can do that, we'll do it. He comes back 12.5 from the 12.7. And I was like, no, we're out. So we get up and we walk down. And then as we're walking out the door, did they not? They're like, hold on. And I come back. He comes back 11.75. And then Chris was like, like straight. Oh. And I was like, yeah, we'll do that. Right? It was awesome. It was actually a great negotiation tactic. But if you look it up on the car sales that the guy that they traded in for, they actually only paid the guy $6 for it. So they made double off of what they, and not to mention the work that they put in it afterwards, because they tune them up and all that shit. They still got a $3,000 to $4,000 profit, which is fair.
Absolutely.
It's perfectly fair, because if you're going to do that, if you're going to be in that industry, you got to understand how it works, right? So that was actually an awesome story. It was great, because the whole time Every time they probably presented like 7 offers to Chris. He's like, okay, all right, let me
I have
look.
no idea what I'm doing.
Let me look.
There's some numbers. I see them. I see the numbers.
This looks
It's like your boy from Good Burger. I know some of these words.
Yeah.
It's like, what's this mean, dude?
It was phenomenal. But I digress. So yes, we'll be up there.
Yeah, let me know.
We'll be up there at some point.
Absolutely.
So not only do you get a customer out of this, you see how their sales tactics.
I like it.
So
So-
I love it.
So I'll be your salesman. Don't worry. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
There's no way. in hell.
I'm not a salesman.
Shit me.
What? So I do have a question. If because we're coming to the close, and obviously we got a lot of listeners in, and I know there's some people that are listening that maybe want to get a little bit of advice, especially that don't always get the opportunity to talk to a guy that has so much experience as far as, I mean, let's be real. He's worked his ass off in all types of different deals and all types in the automobile industry, but now he's an owner operator, right? So what advice would you give to people out there now?
Like I said earlier, work hard and surround yourself with positive, like-minded people
Yeah.
that want to support you and want to see you succeed. That's the biggest thing for me.
It's the biggest thing.
I mean, really, if you hang around people that want you to do the best, you're going to do the best, and you're going to build each other up.
Yeah.
That's it for me. I mean, I've tried to surround myself. They're all great people. I mean, you just try to do it. Because if you're, besides him, he's questioning.
Yeah, I'm the biggest piece of shit here.
But if you want him to win, you're going to do everything to support him. And if you
Dude.
want him- and that's the biggest thing.
Come on, man. What did I just say? Right? Imagine you could flip-flop the mentality of the world. Imagine if you could get, there's 8 billion people on the planet, right? Imagine you change from the selfish mindset to the caring about others, number one, before selfishness. Every time you got a flat tire, every single person would pull over to help you.
Yep.
That's it. It's the same thing. Surround yourself with people that really care about others. Not all the time, a little, but just maybe care about others a little bit more than just themselves. Care about yourself. Take care of yourself. But at the same time, like, if you can help somebody, help them.
Yep.
If you have the
100%.
opportunity to do that, do it.
100%.
No sweat.
Yep.
So, all right. So we'll give a closing statement here. Sid, we always do a closing statement.
All right.
And once again, if you want to have a little bit of a sign off, if you want to say anything to our guests, obviously you just said the advice you'd give. But if you have anything else you'd like to add,
No, just this. I want to thank these guys for letting me on here. I hope them all the success. This is awesome. Great job.
yeah. Did you really enjoy yourself?
I did.
Yeah, awesome.
It was great.
Yeah, he
It's
was a little
great.
skeptical when he walked up.
This is the first. I've never done this. I've never really watched one, so I didn't know what to expect. But
Yeah.
it's fun, man.
Guys, relax.
I mean, the first few minutes you're like, all right, but then you just listen.
Yeah,
It's
you
all.
dive
It's a
right
good
into
time, man. It's
Yeah.
and it's a good thing. So it's awesome. Great job.
Awesome. Keon, what
I
you
just
say?
like to, say one thing. I appreciate you guys, whether you're looking at us from the palm of your hand or from the television. I appreciate you giving us the time. And I look forward to you hearing more about us going forward. Sid is an amazing guy. I hope you guys stop by his dealership and buy a car, especially
Oh,
this guy.
shit.
Yeah.
Probably a used one because obviously they only have 26 brand new.
Brand new.
But that
We'll
was
sell anything to him.
everything's for sale, including Sid.
Yeah.
So with that being said,
Including Sid.
Right, but that being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in.
Yeah, and I'm gonna piggyback on what Sid said, man. Anything is possible, man. When you surround yourself with good people, you dedicate yourself, and you want to truly be successful. So with that, man, I'm gonna sign out, token out.
Fantastic.
I like that.
I love it. So I think big message from this one, like I said, work hard, do your best, be willing to sacrifice a little bit. Obviously, don't sacrifice your entire life, but be willing to do what it takes to have the success that you want. And I think that's the big message from today. So Thank you again, Sid, for coming on. I love you, man.
Me too,
I
man.
appreciate you. I know I don't
Thank
get
you.
to talk to you a lot, but dude, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, I love you, man. Like a fat kid loves cake. You're like a third dad to me. And once again, I appreciate it. But
Thank you.
and
I'm a second.
let me ride that train. Hey, they call me daddy. All right. So on my sign off, as usual, same thing as everything. Make sure you guys be riding, keep shining, and above all else, stay vibing.
Out.
2 dimes and a token. You may well see.